Hello, Realtors of the PNW. My name is Divis, founder and CEO of Midas Media. We're based locally out of Bellingham, and we help agents within the Washington, Oregon, Idaho area basically just help get more listing appointments every single month. From today's video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how we generated 43 downsizing seller leads in the Kitsap County area using targeted campaign. And I'll be walking through the structure, the testing process, the backend handling, so you can actually see what drove the results, and you could probably copy this for yourself. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into this than just creating the ads, but it is a good starting point. So this example is from a live downsizing focus campaign targeting higher value homeowners. And just a quick little snapshot, we generated 43 leads. The cost per lead for the entire campaign was $16 a pop, which is very good, especially for the real estate industry. We spent a total of $702. We got impressions and reach were about 25,000 and 12,000 respectively. To be honest, like I said earlier in a different video, but impressions and reach, they don't really matter in terms of metrics. They're just vanity numbers. Just agencies will show you this number and be like, oh, look at all these impressions. But at the end of the day, if nobody is actually contacting you for anything, then it doesn't really matter how many people see your post or your ad. So it's not a generic buyer ad. It was positioned directly towards homeowners. Homeowners more likely to consider downsizing, simplifying, or transitioning out of larger properties. So the thought process was we wanted to, instead of a broad get your home value messaging, we built the offer around downsizing decisions, timing the move correctly, avoiding costly mistakes, getting a tailored downsizing plan, access to suitable replacement homes. People think about mistakes. That's a big thing, the pain points that people have. That's just marketing 101. So what this does is it filters better leads. So volume is lower than generic ads, but the intent is way higher. So we spent $700 to just get 43 leads, which doesn't sound like that much. But again, all those leads had intention behind it. They weren't just going on a website to fill out their information and be like, no, I'm not really interested, or how did you get my number, anything like that. These people were actually serious. So in terms of the split testing phase, we used 11 different ads. You can see there's clearly one ad that was a winner, which was the one level living static. Instant form is good for getting more volume. It's not the best for intent. You can still add some questions within the instant form to get more volume, but overall it's just for us to be able to get more data later on to train Facebook on, and from there we can do testing. So obviously this goes without saying, results, they didn't come from just launching once and like hoping that it worked out. So as the ad went on, we were like, okay, what do people usually click on more? Is it a pain point? Is it avoiding a mistake? Is it just looking for a home? What sort of ads do they work on? One level living in this case. So for the split testing structure, we followed the same phase testing model. So the first phase was just creative baseline. We found proven home imagery plus lifestyle visuals. We had one core offer. We had the same headline and structure. We had multiple ad sets at low daily budgets. So they all were basically the same thing in terms of copy. The only difference was creatives, meaning the only difference was just the actual image of the homes. And even then, they were pretty similar. It was more so just like little differences in those ads. The second phase was copy angle testing. So again, same creatives, just different copies. So we had a downsizing checklist angle, hidden costs, stress-free transitions. We asked questions like, is now the right time to downsize in the copy? The third phase was just offer framing tests. So a free downsizing guide we offered. We had also offered a personalized home value plus replacement options, anything like that. Seller timing report. So there's a lot of different ways to go about it, and that just is included in the testing. So the main focus on this one was just looking at downsize and then the winter. So it was a seasonal ad. So planning to downsize in 2026, winter is often overlooked opportunity. So once a lead actually came in and clicked the ad and answered all the questions, there was an automation that was triggered. So they were put into the pipeline. So every lead is viewed through the agent, obviously, and then by our ISA team. SMS was sent within just a few seconds, and then they're called within a few seconds as well. As soon as they fill out a form, the follow-up sequence is started, the downsizing survey link has been sent, and then they're prompted to make an appointment. Most don't, but it's just there for people that actually do. We know that most people don't, so we always obviously call double dial. Downsizing is a very strong niche, especially in Kitsap County, but also just anywhere. There's always old people that are looking to sell their current home, and their kids moved out or anything like that. And higher intent leads always equals higher cost per lead, but better conversations. And that's ultimately what actually matters. The main thing is don't look so much at the cost, but the quality of the leads themselves. Another thing is that this was almost all automated. The only thing that wasn't automated was the calls, and we made sure that our calls were very dialed in and on point. I'll leave a link below just for my booking link, so you can actually book a meeting and we can talk about this and how we could do this for you and if it would be a good fit. Thank you so much. See you guys next time.